Good morning, friends. Welcome to our Art of Life. Today's class is on living self mastery. This is the 13th verse of our Art of Life class. Myself, Professor Subba Rayudu Barigala, I am life coach. This art of life is the end product of my life, a long journey of research, contemplation, and application of the wisdom that's been translated more than any volume in the world, with the exception of some testaments. Many scholars consider my interpretation is the ultimate discourse on the nature of existence, and it continues to be a valuable resource for achieving a way of life that guarantees integrity, joy, peace, and balance. In this chapter, that is living self mastery, is the 13th verse of our Art of Life. This verse says that one who understands others has knowledge, one who understands himself has wisdom. Mastering others requires force, mastering the self needs strength. If you realize that you have enough, you are truly rich. One who gives himself to his position surely lives long. One who gives himself to the outstatic state surely lives forever. So, this is the ultimate living self mastery. Go to the nature today itself and listen my words in this chapter, which are very important in our daily life. For example, this is the best place of nature which is very near to Paderu, Vizag district, India. Okay, living self mastery has the content of in our contemporary world, an educated person is generally thought of as someone with several diplomas who's in a position of intelligently discuss all manner of topics, particularly in the academic field. In addition to amassing scholastic credits, highly learned people often understand and reach out to help others. In fact, they seem to possess the ability of effectively read other people. These individuals' power and status tends to increase in proportion to the number of men and women they oversee, such as with the president of a university or a CEO of business or a general of an army. In this verse of the outstandingness is asking you to change the way you look at these twin ideas of knowledge and power. I will define the knowledge as one person who will try to give a perfect definition for the unstructured formats of this universe, then that could be a great knowledge. And power. Power is the ability to control the situations. This is my interpretation. You are invited to evaluate your level of self mastery by turning your gaze inward and seeing the world of knowledge and power and your place in it in a new light. An outstandingness oriented life focuses on understanding yourself rather than on the thinking and behaviors of others. A shift from the acquisition of information and excuse me a shift from the acquisition of information and the pursuit of status symbols to understanding and mastering yourself in any and all situations. Power over others is replaced with an inner strength that empowers you to behave from a wisdom that is inherently the outstatic state. This chapter consists of two important contents. The first content is cultivate your others, desire for others to discover the ecstatic in their lives. Dismiss any desire to extend power over others through the forceful nature of your actions and your personality. Ego believes that others are incapable of running their own lives and wants to control with force. So, demonstrate your inner strength by abandoning such tactics. Catch yourself as you are to tell others how they should be. I have observed all this kind of information in so many people who are in ecstatic state and who are in ugly state of belief system. So I tried to serve to the people to motivate beyond peaceful life and knowledge and wisdom life. But many are refused me. We know like that everything. That is the belief system of our people. Okay, continue with our interpretations on this living self mastery. Use the opportunity to practice allowing them to learn their own lessons without interference from you. Notice how often you attempt to use verbal force to convince others to listen to you. Remind yourself to remain quiet and send loving energy. Practice this kind of self mastery even though it's rare in today's world. When your judgments dominate the flow of the ecstatic shows, see how the world truly changes right before your eyes when you sincerely desire that others allow their own life paths, which will lead them to realize the greatness of the outst- outstanding things of an ecstatic state. And the second most important content of our chapter is that Focus on understanding yourself instead of blaming others. This content is explaining like whenever you are anxious, in pain, or even midly upset over the conduct of others, take the focus off those you are holding responsible for your inner distress. Shift your mental energy, allowing yourself to be with whatever you are feeling. Let the outstandingness flow freely without blaming others for your feelings. And don't blame yourself either. Just allow the ecstatic to unfold. Tell yourself that no one has the power to make you uneasy without your consent, and that you are unwilling to grant that authority to this person right now. But you are willing to freely experience your emotions without calling them wrong or needing to chase them away. Flow in the ecstatic state now. In this way, with this simple exercise at the moment of your disease, you are made a shift to self mastery. It's important to bypass blame and even your desire to understand the other person. Instead, focus on understanding yourself by taking responsibility for how you choose to respond to anything or anyone. You are aligning yourself with the ecstatic state. Change the way you choose to perceive the power that others have over you, and you will see a bright new world of unlimited potential for yourself. Today, I am going to give an assignment, that is, today practice experiencing the unfolding of the ecstatic with someone who usually causes you distress. Consciously initiate a conversation with that in law, ex spouse, bullying co worker, or family member, inviting the ecstatic to flow freely among them. Notice how, what, where you feel. Remain warmly and tolerantly in touch with the sensations within your body. You have entered the piece of self mastery in this moment. Here, what a course in miracles offers on this verse of the ecstatic. This is the only thing that you need to do for vision, happiness, release from pain. Say only this, but means it with no reservations. I am responsible for what I see. I choose the feelings I experience. Okay, according to my assignment, go to the nature, try to get the deep state of meditativeness in that. Listen these beautiful words of our chapter of living in self mastery. Okay, glad to meet you. Have a nice day. Bye.